Hello!
Hello!
And at last, we've reached the time when we can finally discuss the match we've all been looking forward to, the World Cup final.
Which will be won by Germany. So that's all from us. We'll see you next time. Goodbye!
Many would agree with you. Two very different semi-finals on the way to the big finish. One astonishing performance from a team that many commentators persist in referring to in lots of outdated stereotypical cliches.
Yes, the ruthlessly efficient Germans dispatched their opponents 7-1 with cold-hearted determination, steely blue looks in their eyes, and their monocles glinting as they said, "For you, Brazil, the war is over." Game's over.
And the other highly contrasting semi-final, which saw the clog-hopping, finger-in-the-dikers Holland take on Argentina in a slow and tedious dance which took 120 long minutes to limp along desperately to a disappointing penalty finish. And, some would say, gives a thoroughly undeserved shot at the cup for Sabella's men.
Interesting etiquette from the Dutch there, indulging in a little after you. No, after you. No, I couldn't possibly, for the glory of taking a penalty. Two of the Dutchmen, of course, producing notes from their mothers at the last minute, excusing them from sports altogether, asking instead if they could go to the library for some private study.
And having used up all his substitutes, Van Gaal was forced to field a keeper who has never saved a penalty in a major game. What's the Dutch for squeaky bum time?
Piepen de Bermteert.
Astonishing.
Dank. However they got there, whatever happened in the past, it's all come down to what happens in the Macarena Stadium on Sunday.
It's a best out of 3 games for the two teams. Argentina shaded it 3-2 in Mexico 86.
Yes. Karl-Heinz Schwarzenegger and Rudy Valley knocked in 2 to equalise before Burruchaga put paid to their plans.
And the tables turned at Italia 1990 when the Germans won thanks to an 85th minute penalty in an ill-tempered match which saw the South Americans finish with only 9 men on the pitch.
Yes, both teams will be keen, but you can't help but feel after the cracking of the Brazil nuts, Germany will be much the keener. They've had more goals in the tournament, 17-8. They've had more World Cup appearances, 18 against 16. And crucially, they're on average 1 inch taller and 3 years younger.
So is taller and younger always better?
Yes. Just ask Bernie Ecclestone, or Tom Cruise, or Paul Daniels, or your mum.
For every kind of punt a punter could prefer, get along to stanjames.com and the pixies behind the website will be only too happy to oblige. It's been a long and exciting haul. Enjoy the final. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye! You know, on one level I really hope Germany win it.
Why?
Well, yeah, to put 1990 behind them. There's nothing sadder, absolutely nothing sadder than an entire nation going on and on and on and on about the one World Cup victory they had decades and decades and decades ago as if it were yesterday. Pathetic. Move on. Grow up.
A lesson, perhaps, for us all.
Stan James TV. Stan James TV.